First on 5. New guidelines are out from the American Cancer Society regarding when women should get a mammogram, and those guidelines are confusing. For years, women have been told to get a mammogram when they're 40. Well, now the American Cancer Society says that age should be bumped up to 45 for women who are at average risk of getting breast cancer. Sherry Forrest had her first mammogram at the age of 35 after she felt a lump in her breast. Luckily, it was a false alarm.
I've gone every year since.
The American Cancer Society is now recommending women at average risk have yearly mammograms starting at age 45, not 40. Study author Dr. Kevin Offinger says the benefits far outweigh the harm of starting at 45.
Between 40 and 44, breast cancer is less common. There is still the risk for a false positive, and so we thought that that needs to be an informed, shared decision between the woman and her healthcare provider.
These are the counts we're talking about. They go all the way up here.
Dr. Charlotte Gail Patterson,
And this is the actual tumor with the blood vessels.
a breast surgeon at Mobile Infirmary Medical Center, says she recommends talking to your doctor at age 40 about when you need to start getting mammograms.
I'm very hesitant to make any kind of blanket or broad recommendation. It's always very individualized, but generally at age 40 we need to have the conversation to talk about, do we start and how aggressive are we at starting.
She adds that about 90% of women are considered average risk, meaning they don't have a strong family history. So the new guidelines of getting a mammogram at 45 would be accurate for them.
I agree, and I think it's important to know that this is for average risk women, which is not everybody. So I agree, as long as we all understand that it's for average risk women.
Forrest says she's had a few false positives in her early mammograms.
It's scary when you're waiting to find out results.
But she's relieved she had her screenings early for peace of mind. And Dr. Patterson adds that if you suspect something isn't right, like if you find a lump or have abnormal breast tenderness, see your doctor, and he or she may recommend a mammogram no matter how old you are. You also need to see your doctor at any age, and they can determine your risk for breast cancer, so you will know when you should start getting your first mammogram. Well, here are the American Cancer Society's new recommendations for women at average risk. Just to go over them again. Women should undergo regular screening mammography starting at age 45. Women 45 to 54 years of age should be screened annually. Women 55 years and older should transition to getting a screening every other year. Women should have the opportunity to begin annual screening between the ages of 40 and 44 years old. Clinical breast examinations are not recommended for breast cancer screenings among average risk women at any age. But as we've said, early detection is key, and that's why Walmart is teaming up with the American Cancer Society to offer free screenings. There are 2 events scheduled this Friday beginning at 10 a.m., one in Mobile and one in Foley. For a list of times and dates, just go to our website, WKRG.com, and click on this story. At the end of the month, the 8th Annual American Cancer Society Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk will take place in South Alabama. It will be October 31st. That's Halloween in Bienville Square. Make sure you save the date for that. And we want to know what you think about the new guidelines. We have posted this story on the WKRG Facebook page with a poll. We want to hear your opinion. So take a couple of minutes and put your 2 cents in.